Talos Principle 2. I so enjoyed the first Talos Principle. One of the best games I've ever played. Just really suited me. Right up there with Portal and Portal 2. So let's see what Talos Principle 2 has to offer. Let's get a new game underway. Already I'm liking the visual and the mythos and yep, it's got the same feel, the same questioning of reality and I guess we ask ourselves, are we playing for the story or the puzzles or both? For me, definitely both. Well, this is a bit more full on than last time. We can see ourselves.
Child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
Elohim is back. We can see our feet. Got to jump in puddles. Unfortunately, no water physics. Yep, the fence as before. Can't get through there, so I need to go find a jammer. Take the jammer. Hey, I saw a visual glitch. That says something. And it wasn't my video settings. I think that's the game, a part of the story. I think we've been given a spoiler straight away. Or part of the story. Like, I'm looking around for bits and pieces because I know what this game is like. There could be so much going on, and I could have missed so much already. Yep. They had those in the last one too.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Trials of initiation, okay. So, yeah, he's already saying that there is This is not the real world. Oh, I'm going over there, okay.
Well done, my child.
The box. Got my first sigil. Yay. Probably could have come up here. So we've learned about boxes. What do we got here? Still learning about boxes? Another one in there. Is this where we need to go? Oh, it's up there, okay. And I'm pretty sure I can grab this from over the fence if I jump up on here. I can take that. Yay, 2 sigils. Still looking around though. And I'm sure some of the hieroglyphs around will tell us something interesting as well. Winged thing above the door. We are now within reach.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Well, I've got the sigils. I'm looking around for more stuff, but I'm assuming... Oh, it's not... Is it? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Nice simple puzzle to start with. Sun was pointing this way, so let's go this way. Is that a fan? It is a fan. Do we have a box? No, we don't have a box. There we go. Now we do. Oh, look at it.
Very good.
I want to go hang out in that world. No, I can't get over the fence or anything here, so... Okie dokie. Can't do it. So I'll take the fan. Put the fan there. Take the box. Take the box. Don't know what I need to do with them, but I'll figure it out. That's what I need to do with it. And the box disappears. I basically run through it. Single slit experiment. Oh, okay. A reference to the famous double slit experiment that baffled scientists for a while. That one's on now. Okay. Question is, should I be blocking that? What is that? Well, the answer is yes, but why did I need to turn that one on? Oh, to get the cube out. That's what happened. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, that cube was in there on that pad. Okay. I just turned things on. Yep, there's the visual glitch again that suggests I'm not in the real world. Jam it and hold the pressure plate down. Oh no, the pressure plate opens it, so I can do it this way. I can jam that and hold the pressure plate down. Which brings me over here. There's a jammer in there, there's a jammer there. Okay. What can I do?
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
I do like that. Gets me through here, but... Oh, I thought that was...
Excellent.
Well, thank you, Elohim. Was that all of them? Did I get them all? Yep. Next area, which will be this one. Nope.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Nice. And this is fundamental connections. So I mean, I'm pretty certain I'm going to need this. So I'll take it out from there. Go around the back and see what I need to do. Yep. No. Being too cunning for my own good. Okay, look, we've got a point up there that's connected to that, but it's not doing anything yet, so can I add this to that? Where was it? There. Yep, got them all. And this is where I look around because I think, you know, in the original game, this is where you'd start to see some sort of out of the ordinary connections and that, but I'm not really seeing it. Run along, run along, run along. Destructive interference. Oh. There's another one over there. No. Let's start by seeing what's behind here. Well, I don't need those ones open anymore. That's the thing, so... So now I can just do this. Forgot you can keep the connections. Two more in the red. What's this one? Two colors, two doors. Splashing in the puzzles and the puddles. Okay, so I've just got to get the blue to that door. Okay. There we go, just over top of itself. Easy, easy, easy. And the last one, which is Ascension awaits. Okay, so we need to power this. Whereas can we get it through here? Can we get it through here? No, we can't. Okay, so it does have power. Okay. Easy.
Thank you, child. I have finished preparing your vessel. Now, hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
Ooh, get to be human.
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
Portal, are we ready? Ooh, well, we've finished the calibration process. I've got an achievement for that.
You're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Okay, we're in the world of the living. What do we got?
Indeed you are. And I'm glad to see you're so enthusiastic about existence. But I suspect you're also more than a little confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history. So we have the freedom to form our own opinions. Of course. You want the short version or the long version? So, a long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves humans like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Oh, getting political here.
That's something our historians still debate. Why did they invest so many resources into making war, and so few into useful research? But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So how are we here?
A team led by a scientist called Alexandra Drennan began a project that was intended to create, well, us. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then created more of us, using the tools left behind by Drennan's team. Eventually, they started building the city of New Jerusalem. Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal, capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Oh, it was difficult, especially after she left us. But after a millennium or so, we finally succeeded. And that's you. You're number 1,000.
Oh, so we're setting up a new world. Some of this reminds me a bit of Fallout's, specifically Fallout 4 and the Institution.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event. No one really knows. At first, she was closely involved with everything that happened in the city. But gradually, she became more distant. And one day, she simply vanished. That was centuries ago. He was the caretaker of the simulation that created the Founder. When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us. You will hear him whenever you enter sleep mode. Nothing to worry about, really. You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now, New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance. without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself. You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
And I've been jumping in puddles. Probably not the best.
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning. I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens.
I like number 33. I do.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Oh, yay. So, that's me born. This is where I was born from. I guess we go outside. Institute for Applied Nomadics? The Institute. Oh, so what was I saying about Fallout? This place doesn't look in the best of condition. Doors can't open. Ooh, wonder what that is. So we're stepping away from the puzzles already, and we're in deep into a story. Oh. Oh.
Look, it's 1K.
Hey, 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting. At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
Oh wow, what's happening?
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Prometheus, Pandora.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Well, there we go. We're starting, but look at this world. They've built a wonderful city. Plenty of space. Luxurious. Is that a vending machine down there? Okay. Yes, here we go. Josephus, number 558. Oh.
What's broken now?
Ah, I got a lift. Okay. Wow, just look at what they've created.
All right, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh? What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
A jiffy is actually a unit of measure. There's a couple of definitions, and I believe it's something to do with the wavelength of light. What do we got here?
Hey, hold on there. You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reached the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
Uh, oh well. Firstly, let's just cover all of this. Obviously, the bad guy, or what's feeling like the bad guy's got 666, and has an Australian accent. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. We'll go with calm.
Why? So, the algorithm assigned you the optimism trait. If only we could all be so lucky.
Doc from the
Now,
first game.
listen. This meeting isn't strictly happenstance.
I mean, Doge.
I
Yeah,
have some friends.
I see you,
The
buddy.
kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
Yeah, they've gone really story heavy on this one. I'm getting into this.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Ooh. So probably like the original Talos Principle, I'm guessing every dialogue option and choice I make somehow affects the outcome of the game. So who have we got here?
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman.
I've got in the middle of politics.
As it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy. Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this.
So that's
I'm
the
sure this
mayor.
sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Ha!
Number
See?
7.
A fresh
Byron.
mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago.
TTP
It's a
to
large
the
island
Talos
with a
Principle
remarkably
too.
varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
Have you
We may
played
not
this
be
game
interested
before?
in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
This is my first blind playthrough. I haven't seen any trailers or any spoilers or anything, so this is all new to me.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary. I agree. Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Talos Principle 1. I played hours of it, went hunting all the little Easter eggs, and found all the different endings for it. I just went down a rabbit hole of that, so I'm hoping this ends up similar. I can tell the story's more in depth already.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Ooh, so... Oh, okay, they've given us some... Oh, wow. The island... See, this interests me. This really interests me. I'm like, what is this? Okay. So, let's go explore the city.
Hello, 1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with. I'm the mayor's chief aide.
I'm guessing we can go deep into the conversations and find out lots about everyone here.
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious.
Nice to have you with me, buddy. Take care.
Apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source. These are more precarious than stable. I don't like it. You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further. For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
Oh, how very human.
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere. Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you, and may the Founder be with you.
So I'm here now to explore the city.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure, dude. Go ahead.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis. Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days. We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs. Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's gonna start affecting us. No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
I'm not sure I should sign this, but...
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor. Oh, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city. Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Oh, good luck, buddy. Good luck. Hey! Got an achievement. You know, I'm gonna jump in the water. Because he said be careful in the water. I'm gonna jump in the water.
Founder's blessings.
Zernal. What is this? And they've got the pieces there too.
Founder bless you, 1K. How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the The Founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself. With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption.
So, I'm hearing that the first Talos Principle was almost the creation myth for the society, I guess.
They were the first to be born after the Founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the Founder herself. They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built. And some, I'm afraid, some seem to have rejected the Founder's teachings. The Founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why the Founder created the goal. So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass.
Ooh.
That's not for us to know. But I believe that one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome. It was supposed to be finished before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The Founder will return when she sees fit. Happy completion day, 1K.
Completion day. the Bastion.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves. DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Just noticed that voice was Alexander Drennan. So
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers. When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was
I've been to Pompeii.
amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city.
Yeah.
But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
And this one's broke, so I can't listen to this now. Alexander Drennan. What do we got? Jefferson 367.
Oh, hello there. You must be the long-awaited 1K. Lovely day for a walk, is it not? Oh, that sounds very dramatic. I must admit I wasn't following the stream. This whole completion day business is not for me. The Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Are you interested in history?
I think I am.
How
yes,
wonderful.
I do.
I'm not a full-fledged historian, but I do consider myself a bit of an aficionado. An excellent question. There's so many interesting events to choose from. Obviously, the period just before the end of biological humanity is interesting, and not only from the standpoint of it being the time when we were, in a manner of speaking, conceived, but also because our ancestors were, like ourselves, at a crossroads. I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but you are the living embodiment of this historical moment. In you, the goal was accomplished. Our growth is finished, and we are complete. Or are we? Indeed. The future is about to take shape, for good or ill. I suspect it will be exhilarating, but painful as well. Well, where do I even start? This, my dear 1K, is someone who could very well be considered the mother of us all. a remarkable scientist by the name of Alexandra Drennan, also known as the Progenitor. A long time ago, this planet was inhabited by our ancestors, a species of bipedal mammals with unusually large brains. When a particularly lethal virus threatened to wipe out civilization, it was Alexandra Drennan and her team that decided to create the program that would eventually result in the creation of our kind. Without her, you and I would not exist, and everything our ancestors had accomplished would be forgotten. By studying her writings and recordings, I have learned that Alexandra Drennan had immovable faith in humanity, in our ability to persevere, in our curiosity, our bravery, our kindness. While we might not share our ancestors' biological characteristics, I'd like to think that we have inherited those other qualities. And I admire Alexandra Drennan for keeping that faith, even when it must have, at times, been quite difficult. To commemorate our past, our beginnings. This entire garden is a celebration of where we came from. In part, so that we remember the mistakes of the past, and in part, so that we may draw strength from those that came before us. Have a nice day.
Well, I've learned a lot from here. So that looks like something in the center there. There's another sculpture over there. Yes.
May the Founder be with you.
Ooh, what do we have in here? Jigsaw puzzle pieces. Is that a gun? Okay, and we've got an electric toothbrush, is it? Ritual. What have we got here? Is this... Oh, you're gonna tell me that's the Bible? Is that the Bible? Complete works of Stratton of... Oh, okay. It's a fork. And a microscope, okay. Oh, yep, cool. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. What is that? It's a football. Referencing another computer game, I like it. What have we got? Coins? Yeah, ancient coins. This dude's gonna have a lot to say to me. Purple!
Dude,
Hello, Purple.
it's you! You're 1K! So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you in the Completion Day stream. Hey, you checked out all this ancient stuff? Me too. Oh, this is amazing, isn't it? Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
Yeah, be excellent to each other. Bill and Ted reference. Man, dude, like it.
I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 99A, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Pretty cool though, right? I mean, existence is totally gnarly. Not sure I used that right. Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack would give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
I like
I'm sure
this
the
guy.
founder
I like
knew
this
what
guy
she
when
was
he's cute.
doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding of stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city. For sure, dude. I mean, when I woke up, I just had a chat with Neith, and that was overwhelming enough. You got the welcoming committee, and then the giant talking man in the sky.
Giant talking man in the sky.
They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump, and if they didn't, they freaking exploded! Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh? Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost. I don't know, dude. If ghosts don't exist, why did they make so many movies about them?
Dude, you got a point, man. You got a point.
Right. Before you go, dude, maybe you can help me? I'm not sure I should keep this voice back. What do you think? You're 1K. You're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
Dude, you are keeping it.
All right! Excellent. Thanks, dude.
Party on, dude. Party on, dude. Oh, hello.
Founder bless you, friend. The name I currently go by is Belmarsh. As to who I am, that changes and shifts, don't you find? Every person is an ongoing story, full of twists and turns and surprises.
Deep. Wise, I like it.
I'm meditating, letting go of narratives like time and space, and simply allowing the illusion that is my ego to merge with everything that surrounds it. It's not unity, but the absence of division. There was never a self or an other in the first place. Yes, I did, but I'm not particularly perturbed by it. Events occur, my friend, that's all. At the end of the day, we are all one. You are the founder, and so am I, and Prometheus is just another story we are telling ourselves.
Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. So I came over that bridge. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, more artifacts. Like in this. What do we got here? Is that... Is that... Okay. Well done. Well done. Yep. Nice. Nicely played, people. Nicely played. What's your name? Rat? Rat. 980 is Rat. Okay. Well, I meant the cat, so...
Oh, it's you. Number 1000. Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess. Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day. You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning? A sense that life is actually worth living?
Let's go with spirituality.
I went through a phase of that. The search for the sublime is powerful and meaningful. I won't deny that. But in my experience, it's not enough. If something divine exists out there, it's too inhuman, too inaccessible. Love, 1K. It's our only point of access to the divine. Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique.
Aww.
I'm absolutely certain. But
what?
But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. None of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever. If you believe that, 1K, then stand up for it. You're important, and people will listen to you far more than they'll listen to someone like me.
Aww. I feel sorry for him. Yeah, I don't think there's anything out on this island. Nothing looks out here. So this has got us to the end. Knowing the Talos Principle, it's highly possible that there's something hidden, you know, like along here. Well, there is someone. So, who have we got? We've got Ren. Hi, Ren.
1K, you've strayed far. Well, that gives me a chance to apologize for completion day not being entirely complete. Yes, it's my responsibility. I'm the chief architect. It was supposed to be done in time for completion day, but we simply didn't have enough resources. It has two purposes: to protect New Jerusalem from the world, and to protect the world from New Jerusalem.
Yep, saw that coming.
At this rate, I'm not sure. Maybe another decade or two. That's what the founder taught us. One city may not seem like much, but just look at the dead city and how it transformed the environment. The consequences are still with us, even more than 1,000 years later. You're right. I have heard that argument. But the way it's been explained to me is that the dome has a greater value than just its practical use. It's a symbol of the society we aspire to become.
Okay. Now I've got to run all the way back. And probably end the stream sometime soon. I want to go swimming. Oh, I want to send him in swimming. What is that? Is that a sculpture out there? I guess I'll get out that way soon. Pretty certain I will. So back on the path.
Hey, 1K.
Yeah? I heard someone say, hey, 1K, but I don't know where they were. The city's worth exploring. I've hardly done any puzzles.
Hi, 1K.
Oh look, more to explore. I'm going to explore that next time, and then I'm going to get onto the puzzles. So for anyone that's been watching, or anyone that is watching, thanks for sharing this time with me, and we'll share more a little later on. Okay, see you.